How can you save money by not shopping? Now, we all have to shop. We all need things. We all need food, clothing, other supplies from day to day. But what I mean by this is you can save tremendous amounts of time, money, energy by limiting your trips to the store, limiting your shopping through your computer, mobile devices. Try to wait as long as possible before conducting any type of transaction. So many marketers out there today, most importantly, grocery stores, superstores, they're sort of branding and promoting themselves as markets, sort of like farmers markets. And in developing countries in the world, it's common for families to make daily trips to the market. And usually they get enough supplies and or food to cook for that 24-hour period. And typically that is what they can carry in their two hands, in a basket or two. They're not getting shopping carts going to the market every day, getting shopping carts in large SUV loads of stuff daily. They're just getting what they can carry in their two hands and a couple of baskets or a couple of bags. That's all. And usually those markets are a short walk from where they live. However, many Americans today are making, and people in the westernized world, not just America, but they're making trips to stores daily, big box retailers with their large honking SUVs, and they're loading up daily, every other day, maybe once every 3 days, or at a minimum every week. And I would challenge you to try to stretch that to maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe every 3 weeks, or maybe even once a month. Now, of course, the more that you have ability for storage, freezer space, refrigerator space. Now, there are exceptions, of course. Certain produce only lasts about a week. But I'd say at a maximum, you should not be stopping at the grocery store more than a week. I mean, at the absolute maximum. What you got to realize is not only does it take the fuel, the time, the energy to get to the store, but while you're in the store, you are constantly being bombarded with a million miniature billboards, which are labels, logos, in-store marketing. You're absolutely bombarded, and most of the things that you need in stores are on what they call the power perimeter. So you have to make a circle around the entire store to basically get your essentials that you came for, which may only be 5 or 10 items that are essential: eggs, bread, milk, for example. It's designed in such a way so that you have to encompass the entire store so that you expose yourself to all of these advertisements. And typically you will find another strategy, and I'm especially seeing this today. Say you're used to going to one particular store and you know where everything is. Every time you do go to that store, maybe you make the exact same circle, the exact same path. You have a strategy for where, at what exact aisles your cart goes down. Well, what I'm seeing stores do today is they will completely change the organization of the store. If the auto center was on this corner, they'll move it to the opposite corner. So then what you have to do is you experience what they term consumer confusion. And this is on purpose. This is to extract more funds out of your wallet. So you are then required to figure out the store again, figure out your new path around the store, and in figuring out your new path, your new strategy, your new logistics in your shopping experience to optimize your time and energy in the store, you are then re-exposed to brands that you were not normally exposed to in your previous path of shopping. So all of these strategies retailers do, and it's the same strategy through online platforms, through your mobile device. It's the same exact strategy. They use the same thing. They'll slow the process through different applications. So how can you mitigate this? By going to the store, by shopping online as little as possible. Now, this takes planning. You have to plan, you have to prepare, you have to be very detailed and meticulous about your list, because guess what? You don't want to forget something. If you forget something, you got to go back and expose yourself to all of those miniature millions of billboards. Whether you think you are affected or not, subconsciously, you are absolutely affected by advertising. So you have to be very diligent, very smart when you're shopping and you're preparing for that shopping experience. Especially, they always say don't go shopping, especially grocery shopping, if you're hungry. Rule number one. But be as scientific with your list as possible. Edit and proofread over and over before you ever put your key in the ignition to start your journey to the store, or before you ever open that application on your phone to fill your shopping cart. Also, something else you can do. Let's say you're planning to go to the store on Thursday, but maybe your credit card starts a new cycle a week later or 3 days later. Maybe postpone it another 3 or 5 days. So in other words, that's going to improve your personal cash flows. A week here, 3 days there, all these things add up to maximize your personal cash flows. So what are your thoughts on this topic? Comment down below, share this video, tap the thumbs up icon, the subscribe button, and I do appreciate you watching. Have a great day.